Let me ask you something right now. When you get up from your chair, do your legs feel stiff and heavy? When you climb stairs, do your thighs burn after just a few steps? When you walk across a parking lot, do your legs feel like they are made of lead by the time you reach the door? If you nodded yes to any of those, I need you to stay with me. Because what I am about to share completely changed how I understand my own legs. And it will change how you understand yours. Here is what most people over 65 believe. They believe heavy, weak legs are just part of getting old. They believe their legs are wearing out. They believe there is nothing to be done except slow down, take it easy, and accept that their body is declining. I believed that too until my doctor told me something that stopped me completely. She said, "The weakness in your legs has almost nothing to do with your age. It has everything to do with something specific happening inside your body right now, and we can fix most of it." I was 67 years old, sitting in her office in San Antonio, Texas, and I honestly did not believe her at first. But 2 weeks later, I was walking up my driveway without stopping to rest. 4 weeks later, I was back in my garden for the first time in over a year. Today, I am going to tell you exactly what she told me. The real reason your legs feel heavy and weak after 65, and the specific 2-week plan that can genuinely change how your legs feel starting this week. Are you ready? Because this is one of those videos you are going to want to share with someone you love. First, let me tell you what is actually happening inside your legs. Most people assume weak legs mean old legs, but that is simply not accurate. Research from leading institutions, including the Mayo Clinic and the National Institute on Aging, shows clearly that leg weakness after 65 has 4 specific causes, and only one of them is directly related to aging itself. The other 3 are completely addressed, often quickly, often without expensive treatments or complicated procedures. So, let us go through all 4. And as I do, I want you to think about which one might be affecting you right now. 'Cause number 1 is something called that is the medical word for age-related muscle loss. After 60, the average person loses between 3 and 5% of their muscle mass every single decade if they do nothing to stop it. Your legs have some of the largest muscles in your entire body. When those muscles shrink, everything feels harder, heavier, more exhausting. Now here is the part that surprises most people. Sarcopenia is not inevitable. It responds to the right kind of movement, and I will show you exactly what that movement looks like in just a few minutes. Cause number 2 is poor circulation. This one is enormously underdiagnosed in people over 65. When blood does not flow efficiently through your legs, your muscles do not get the oxygen and nutrients they need to work properly. The result feels exactly like heaviness, fatigue, that dragging sensation that makes every step feel like you are walking through mud. Poor circulation in seniors is often connected to conditions like peripheral artery disease, which affects millions of Americans over 65, and is frequently missed because people assume the symptoms are just normal aging. This is critical. If your legs feel heavy, specifically when you walk and feel better when you rest, please mention that exact pattern to your doctor. That specific symptom, pain or heaviness that comes with walking and goes away with rest, is called claudication, and it is a warning sign worth investigating immediately. Medicare covers vascular testing. Do not wait on this one, because number 3 is venous insufficiency. This simply means the valves in the veins of your legs are not working as efficiently as they should. When that happens, blood pools in your lower legs instead of returning efficiently to your heart. The result is that familiar, heavy, swollen, tired feeling, especially by the end of the day. Does your leg heaviness get worse as the day goes on? Does it feel better when you put your feet up? If yes, venous insufficiency may be a significant part of your picture. Cause number 4 is something almost nobody talks about, and it is probably the most common cause I hear about from people my age. Inactivity itself. Here is the painful irony. When your legs feel heavy and weak, the instinct is to rest more, to sit more, to move less. But sitting for long periods of time is one of the primary causes of leg heaviness, not the cure. Every hour you spend sitting still, blood pools in your legs, muscles weaken further, and circulation slows even more. Rest can feel like the solution when it is actually making the problem worse. Does any of this sound familiar? Because I want you to know you are not alone in this. And understanding which of these 4 causes is driving your symptoms is the first and most important step. Now let me tell you about my friend, Robert. Robert is 71 years old. He lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. He spent 35 years working as an electrician on his feet every single day, climbing ladders, walking job sites, strong as anyone you have ever met. When he retired at 67, Robert did what most of us do. He relaxed. He sat on his back patio. He watched television. He enjoyed the rest he had earned for decades. Within 18 months, his legs had changed completely. Getting up from his recliner felt like lifting to sandbags. Walking to the mailbox left him winded. He told me he felt like he had aged 10 years in 1 year. His doctor ran tests. Robert had a combination of sarcopenia from inactivity and mild venous insufficiency. Neither condition was severe. Both were completely addressable. His doctor gave him a specific plan. Not complicated. Not expensive. Not requiring any gym equipment or special treatments. 2 weeks later, Robert called me. He said, "I walked around the entire block this morning without stopping. I have not done that in 2 years. That phone call is why I am making this video today." So what is the plan? What actually works? Asterisk, I want to give you exactly what Robert's doctor recommended, and what my own doctor recommended when I went through the same thing. Simple, specific, and completely doable for anyone over 65, regardless of your current fitness level. But before I do, please hear this clearly. If you are experiencing significant leg pain, swelling in one leg only, sudden, severe weakness, or changes in skin color on your legs, please call your doctor before doing anything I describe here. Those specific symptoms need professional evaluation first. Everything else I am about to share is gentle, safe, and backed by solid research. Now, here is the 2-week plan. Days 1 through 3. The restart. Start with what I call the seated pump. Sit in a firm chair with both feet flat on the floor. Lift your heels up and down repeatedly, like you are tapping to music. 20 repetitions. 3 times a day. This simple movement activates the calf muscles, which act as a pumping mechanism for blood in your lower legs. It fights pooling. It improves circulation. And you can do it watching the morning news without even changing out of your pajamas. Add 1 short walk. Not a fitness walk, just a walk. Even 5 minutes around your home or down your driveway. The goal in days 1 through 3 is simply to interrupt the pattern of prolonged sitting. Set a timer for every 45 minutes. When it goes off, stand up and walk for 2 minutes. That is it, just 2 minutes. But do it consistently throughout the day, days 4 through 7. The strengthening begins. Add wall squats to your routine. Stand with your back against a wall, feet about shoulder width apart. Slide slowly down the wall until your knees are at about a 45-degree angle. Not all the way down, just a gentle bend. Hold for 5 seconds. Slide back up. Start with 5 repetitions and work towards 10. This is the single most effective exercise for rebuilding leg muscle in seniors. Research from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity shows that wall squats performed 3 times a week produce measurable muscle strength improvements in adults over 65 within as few as 14 days. If wall squats feel too challenging right now, chair squats work equally well. Stand in front of a sturdy chair. Slowly lower yourself until you are just about to sit, then push back up before you fully sit down. The effort of controlling that lowering motion is where the strength building happens. Also add a simple leg elevation habit. 3 times a day, lie on your couch or bed and elevate your legs above your heart level for 10 minutes. Prop pillows under your calves. This directly counters the pooling effect of venous insufficiency and can reduce that end-of-day heaviness dramatically within just a few days. Days 8 through 14. The momentum by this point, most people notice something. Their legs feel lighter in the morning. Getting up from chairs requires less effort. Walking feels less like a battle and more like something their body actually wants to do. This is not your imagination. This is a real physiological change happening in real time. Circulation is improving. Muscles are responding. The pumping mechanism in your calves is working better. Now extend your daily walk to 10 minutes, then 15, not fast, not intense, just consistent. Every single day, add a simple standing calf raise. Stand behind a sturdy chair and hold the back for support. Rise onto your toes. Hold for 2 seconds. Lower slowly. 10 repetitions. Twice a day. This movement directly strengthens the calf muscles that drive circulation in your lower legs. And if you have access to a pool, even a community pool at your local YMCA, walking in chest-deep water for 15 to 20 minutes provides the benefits of both exercise and gentle compression simultaneously. It is one of the most effective treatments for both leg weakness and venous insufficiency available. Many Medicare Advantage plans cover community pool access through Check your plan. It may cost you nothing. Let me pause and ask you something important. Which of the 4 causes we discussed feels most like your situation? Is your heaviness worst in the morning or evening? Does it come on when you walk and ease when you rest? Or is it a constant background feeling throughout your day? Your answers matter. They point to which of these strategies to prioritize first. And they are exactly what you should tell your doctor at your next appointment. Speaking of your doctor, here are 3 specific things to say at your next visit. Say, I have been experiencing leg heaviness and weakness, and I want to rule out peripheral artery disease and venous insufficiency. Ask for an RB test, which stands for ankle brachial index, a simple, painless test that checks circulation in your legs. Medicare covers this test. It takes about 15 minutes and can identify serious circulation problems early. Say, I want to talk about what exercises are safe for my specific situation. Your doctor knows your full medical picture. Get their blessing before starting anything new, especially if you have heart conditions, diabetes, or joint issues and say, "Are any of my current medications contributing to leg weakness or heaviness?" Certain blood pressure medications, cholesterol medications, and diuretics can contribute to leg symptoms. This is a conversation worth having. Now let me tell you about nutrition, because this piece gets overlooked constantly. 2 specific nutrients have a direct and measurable impact on leg strength and circulation in adults over 65. The first is magnesium. Research shows that magnesium deficiency is extremely common in Americans over 65, affecting up to 60% of older adults. And low magnesium directly contributes to muscle cramps, weakness, and fatigue in the legs. Foods rich in magnesium include dark leafy greens like spinach, nuts like almonds and cashews, beans, and whole grains. Talk to your doctor before adding any supplements, but ask specifically about your magnesium levels at your next blood test. The second is protein. Your muscles cannot rebuild without adequate protein. Most Americans over 65 eat significantly less protein than their muscles actually need, often because appetite decreases with age. Aim for a source of protein at every meal. Eggs, fish, chicken, Greek yogurt, beans, and cottage cheese are all excellent options that are affordable and widely available at any American grocery store. Here is what I want you to take away from today. Heavy. Weak legs after 65 are not simply your destiny. They are a signal, a message from your body that something specific is happening, and something specific can be done about it. For causes, for solutions, and a 2-week plan that has changed the lives of real people just like you. Robert walks around his entire neighborhood every morning before breakfast. He told me last month that his grandkids have stopped treating him like he is fragile. He said that matters more to him than anything else. Your legs carry you through life. They carry you to your grandchildren. They carry you to your garden. They carry you to the places and the people that make your life worth living. They deserve your attention. They deserve your investment. And they are more capable of improvement than you have probably been told. Start with the seated pump today. Right now. Before this video is even finished. 20 heel raises. 3 times. That is your first step. And then tell me in the comments, which of the 4 causes resonated most with you? Have you been dealing with heavy legs for a while and just accepting it? What is the one thing from this video you are going to try this week? I read every single comment, and I want to hear how your legs feel 2 weeks from today. If this video gave you something useful, please share it. Send it to a friend who has been struggling with this. Send it to your spouse. Send it to someone you know who has been slowing down and does not know why. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for our weekly videos. Because every week we have exactly these kinds of honest, practical, empowering conversations built specifically for Americans over 65, who are done being told to just accept how they feel. Thank you for being here today. Now go do those heel raises. Your legs are waiting.